Ever wonder what happens to scenes and entire performances that never make the final cut of a movie? Um, it's it's a surprisingly common occurrence, even for A-list stars. Uh, Filmmaking is a complex puzzle, and sometimes even brilliant work ends up on the cutting room floor. Let's explore some of the most shocking examples of actors who were cut from iconic films, sometimes right before release. Our first story takes us back to the making of Back to the Future. And Eric Stoltz was originally cast as Marty McFly, and he actually filmed for 5 weeks. Director Robert Zemeckis ultimately decided Stoltz was too serious for the comedic tone of the film. Uh, Michael J.T. Sound, um, Fox stepped in, and the rest is history. You know, fun fact: you can still spot Stoltz in some background shots. Um, Kevin Costner's role in The Big Chill is another intriguing case. He played Alex, whose suicide sets the film's plot in motion. Um, Director Lawrence Kasdan decided to focus solely on the emotional fallout experienced by the surviving friends, cutting all of Costner's flashback scenes. He's only seen briefly as a corpse in the opening credits. Even Harrison Ford wasn't immune. He filmed a cameo for E.T., um, the extraterrestrial, as a school principal reprimanding Elliot, uh, was done as a small area. Uh, and Steven Spielberg worried Ford's immense star power would distract from the children's story and cut the scene entirely, leaving only a glimpse of his head in early cuts. Paul Rudd's scenes in Bridesmaids were cut for a different reason. But he played a date for Kristen Wiig's character, who was a little too volatile. Uh, Test audiences found his aggressive behavior jarring compared to the film's overall tone. So the scenes were removed to maintain consistency, and Tobey Maguire's role in Life of Pi was deemed too distracting. And Director Ang Lee wanted to maintain an immersive atmosphere and felt Maguire's star power would break that illusion. The British actor Ray Spall stepped in to reshoot the scenes. Robert Pattinson filmed scenes for Vanity Fair, only to discover his performance had been removed at the premiere. Director Mira Nair felt the jump forward in time wasn't necessary for the ending of the film, because his scenes eventually appeared as bonus features. James Gandolfini filmed a significant role in Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, as a love interest, as a test audiences felt the romantic subplot detracted from the boy's journey to find his father's legacy. So the scenes were cut. Mickey Rourke was one of many high profile actors cut from Terrence Malick's The Thin Red Line. The director's notoriously long editing process led to a shifting focus, and Rourke's performance was ultimately excised. Bill Pullman and Lucas Haas also found themselves on the cutting room floor for The Thin Red Line, along with Viggo Mortensen, Gary Oldman, Charles Dance, Matt Smith, and several others. Malick's vision, which prioritized a certain poetic flow, and many performances didn't fit. Sometimes actors are simply replaced. Liam Neeson filmed a cameo for The Hangover Part 2, but was unavailable for reshoots, leading to Nick Cassavetes taking his place. Similarly, Kevin Spacey was entirely removed from All the Money in the World and replaced by Christopher Plummer in a remarkable turnaround. It's a harsh reality for actors, but it highlights the collaborative and often unpredictable nature of filmmaking. Sometimes even the most talented performances don't make the final cut. So which of these missing performances do you wish you could have seen? Let us know in the comments. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,